Michelle Monaghan is a talented and versatile actress who has starred in various films and television shows. She is best known for her role as Julia Mead in the Mission: Impossible film series. She has also appeared in Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, Gone Baby Gone, Source Code, and True Detective. Here are 10 things you probably didn't know about Michelle Monaghan. She once won a blue ribbon as a hog wrestler. Michelle Monaghan, who grew up in the rural town of Winthrop, Iowa, had a unique childhood experience. In a local competition at the county fair, she and her friends participated in hog wrestling. She said, "Get a couple of your girlfriends, I think it was like 12 or 13, and they'd let that hog loose. And you would run around trying to catch the hog by all fours and then essentially dump it in the barrel. And whoever was the quickest to do that would get a blue ribbon. And I think we came in under 30 seconds one year and I got a blue ribbon." She was a model. Monaghan started modeling in high school to save money for college. When still in high school, she briefly left her tiny Iowa town for a modeling gig in Japan. Eventually, she graduated from school and entered Iowa State University, studying there for one semester before moving to Chicago. She studied journalism. In Chicago, Monaghan enrolled at Columbia College Chicago to study journalism, hoping to make her mark as a newscaster or even an investigative reporter. While there, she continued modeling to pay for tuition. However, feeling discouraged about starting in small towns for journalism, she left college with one semester left. She then moved to New York and took acting classes and landed her first role in 2000 in the TV series Young American. Subsequently, she appeared in shows like Law & Order, Special Victims Unit, and Perfume, and gained fame in 2002 for her role as Kimberly Woods in the TV series Boston Public. Robert Downey Jr. taught her how to do improv. Playing the wisecracking Harmony Faith Lane opposite a younger Robert Downey Jr. in Kiss Kiss Bang Bang is a special one in her heart. She said, "I learned how to find my mark on that movie. Like, every single day basically it was, Michelle, your mark, your mark, your mark, and Robert taught me how to do improv on that film. He's just got the most incredible timing, and it would take flexibility." All her scenes were deleted from both Constantine and Syriana. Poor Michelle Monaghan. Not only was she cut down to one line in The Bourne Supremacy and almost removed from Unfaithful, but she was also cut completely from Syriana. To make matters worse, in the same year her sizable role was lifted out of Syriana, her scenes were cut from the majority of Constantine. She went from being Constantine's demon lover to essentially a glorified extra. According to director Francis Lawrence, the decision was based on storytelling reasons, not Monaghan's performance. "We just decided that Constantine was better alone and feeling like he didn't have a companion that he could, sort of, lean on and have a relationship with." Despite the removal of her character, some of her scenes were also included in deleted scenes on the DVD. Her appearance in Mission: Impossible Fallout was something that Tom Cruise himself was lobbying. After making a breakthrough in her career, Monaghan took on various roles, including appearing in Mr. and Mrs. Smith and North Country. Soon after, she landed a significant part as Tom Cruise's love interest in Mission: Impossible 3. Despite being nervous about auditioning for Cruise, the experience turned out to be comfortable. She told Atlantis, "I've been a big fan of his for a long, long time. I went in to do the audition, I sat down with them, and we talked for 20 minutes and that was it. I was completely comfortable and I felt like I was hanging out with an old friend." She has reprised her role in the franchise a few times, most recently in Mission: Impossible Fallout. As it turns out, her appearance in Fallout was something that Cruise himself was lobbying for. He wanted to include her character in the movie to provide closure to her storyline. Director Christopher McQuarrie worked to incorporate this, ensuring the movie opens and closes with her story and includes a scene where Luther tells the story to Ilsa to reintroduce the idea of Julia. She got a commercial driver's license for a role. In a 2008 independent drama film Trucker, Monaghan played Diane Ford, a long-haul truck driver who had to take care of her estranged son when her ex-husband was diagnosed with cancer. To prepare for her role, she spent time with female truck drivers, attended truck driving school, and got her commercial driver's license, permitting her to legally drive an 18-wheeler truck. She said, "It was a deal that I made with myself and with the director. I think that they would have been prepared to get a stunt driver or whatever, but I was not going to make this movie unless I got my license." She went on a Staples shopping spree to prep for Echoes. To prepare for her role as twin sisters Lenny and Gina on Netflix's Echoes, Michelle Monaghan went all out on office supplies. She spent a significant amount at Staples buying various organizational items like papers, Post-its, markers, and highlighters. Since the characters swap lives annually, the shopping spree was necessary for differentiation. She told E! News, "I had different colors for each character. It was super important to be able to understand the very different, unique characteristics that each character has with each relationship in each world that they live in. They're small, nuanced things that you may catch, or maybe not, that I tried to make unique to each woman. It was very complicated because I really needed to individuate the women, but also create this very unique bond that twins share." The preparation paid off on set, allowing her to feel comfortable in each character's skin and seamlessly transition between them. She was initially hesitant to take on the path. After her success in various projects, Monaghan joined the cast of the Hulu series The Path. However, she was slightly hesitant about playing the wife of a man who joined a cult at first. She told Josh Gad, "I was like, I just don't see the bigger picture and my comfort level wasn't there. So it was, pardon the pun, a leap of faith. Then once I knew that they were talking about someone like Aaron, that was amazing because I love that dude beyond words." Moreover, the actress was also thrilled to reunite with Paul after he played her brother in Mission Impossible 3. She didn't know what skin cancer was until she was diagnosed with it. Monaghan's perspective on skin health changed after being diagnosed with melanoma. As a skin cancer advocate, she emphasizes the dangers of UV exposure and supports initiatives against cancer-causing tanning beds. In an interview with Refinery29, she shared her personal experience of neglecting sun protection in her past, including using tanning beds. "I remember the very first time I went in for that 20-minute session, I came out burned to a crisp because I have such fair skin. Little did we all know at the time how very dangerous tanning beds are. I'd always had a mole, a little smaller than my pinky nail, on the back of my left calf. I never paid any attention to it." Her wake-up call came when a mole on her leg changed, leading to a melanoma diagnosis in 2007. Despite initial dismissal, she underwent surgery to remove the cancerous mole. She has since educated herself on skin cancer and emphasizes the cumulative effects of sun exposure. She encourages regular skin checks, proactive mole removal, and overall sun safety, particularly for women.